Horror has arrived to this little town. What's inside the BAM Horror subscription box? Hold the phone. I'm reading the producer's lips. They're saying, don't do that, don't say that, don't say that. Yeah, I probably should have stated, just a clarifying at the beginning of this review, that certainly it's not coming to the entire town. I don't want an outbreak, a riot of mass hysteria, everybody thinking that horror is coming to their town. It's only really coming to this house, or anybody fortunate enough to subscribe to the BAM Horror Box. One of the coolest subscription boxes around, because every single month BAM delivers to you a selection of memorabilia, replicas, and most coolest is the autographs that they also include inside. Now, I happen to know, I'm not any bit of a sleuth detective, I don't have the skill set of Sherlock, but I can certainly tell you that this is the BAM Horror Box. Why do I know that? Well, it doesn't say anything on the label, but just recently opening up the BAM Pop Culture box, I put 2 and 2 together. 2 minus 1 is 3. No, it's actually 1. It's 1. It's 1. To tell me, process of elimination, that this is the BAM Horror Box. And without further ado, we're going to get this opened up. I feel like I've yammered on long enough, and sometimes my trimming back of yammering has to be reminded from time to time, and certainly as a New Year's resolution, less yammering in 2020. Go ahead and grab a knife, in this case, Knife McGee. We're going to go ahead and open up the box like so. Cut the sides, cut either side, and cut along the top. There we go, and there we go. Let's get this opened up, see what we got, some devilish goodies inside. The first thing I'm noticing, I can't help but notice, let's just straighten up shop here. We've got Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. From what I'm also seeing, it looks like it's an autograph. It is an autograph. On the front, this is the Jangly Man, a vinyl figure with the autograph, I'm guessing, of the actor. Let's have a look at the top here. Yes, in fact, the certificate of authenticity says this Funko Pop has been hand-signed by Troy James, who played the Jangly Man and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I actually quite like that movie. Of all the things, though, I found like the Jangly Man was the most noticeable for CG. Kind of wish that they had cleaned up shop a little bit better on that, but certainly some cool-looking ghouls in the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Have you seen it? Let me know down below in the comments section. That certainly does look like the Jangly Man. Obviously, it's only been autographed on the front, but I do like the fact that they put it inside of an actual clear protective case to ensure that nothing is going to happen to it, that you can keep this stored. And a lot of times I am keeping all of these autograph pops, I kept them sealed. I continue to keep them sealed, and I put them along the top of my shelf right above my movies. The Jangly Man I can put in the vicinity, in the near area of the horror titles, so that you know, again, it's kind of in the vicinity. Although, like Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, I can close my eyes right now and envision exactly where that is. It's like the second shelf down on my horror, and it's about a third of the way over. I've kind of grouped that with the creep shows, the Tales from the Dark side, the Body Bags, trying to think of other dead time stories, and some other of those anthology horror films. I know exactly where that is. Jangly Man's going to kind of be like right above that. That's pretty cool. I like that. And keeping in mind, again, I'm not a big Funko Pop guy, but there are certain characters I'm not going to be completely signing off on the fact I dislike them completely, because I know I'm going to sound like a hypocrite after the fact. There are certain Pop vinyl figures, I get the appeal. I get that there's some people that, you know, if there's like a Skeletor, for example, or in this case a Jangly Man who's linked to a movie I liked, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I get that. Not 100%, not completely a hypocrite. Taking out some packing paper, making sure that there's nothing inside that I'll be throwing away, discarding. The last thing you certainly want to be doing is throwing this out and there's be like a little tiny key or something inside. But the next thing we can open up and have a look at is the BAM Horror Pin. This is the collectible enamel pin, fitting for like a horror variety, because you've got a big, gnarly brain alien. It looks like he's wearing headphones. Let's look on the back there. This is Ak. Did I pronounce that correctly? Ak. Designed by the Wizard of Barge. I like that name. fan art collection down below, www.thebambox.com. That's a neat looking pin though. I don't know why on the back looking at Ack, and then on the front looking at the pin, for some reason I'm thinking heavy metal. I don't know why. No, not the music. I love heavy metal like the next guy. But I mean like that old animated anthology. Speaking of anthology films, see how we kind of went around the block only to turn around, look back, and realize we're back where we started at our house? We started with the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, ended off at heavy metal. I haven't watched heavy metal in what seems like a eternity. Eternity, I think, would translate to about 10 years. It's been probably about 10, 15 years since I saw the original classic heavy metal. What a great film. I love heavy metal. What else do we have in here? Oh, look at this. The Fori Electric sales advisor, Shaun, from Shaun of the Dead. It is a pin, so of course you can wear that as a name badge on your white shirt. Battle against some walking zombies. I like that a lot. It's made of a thick plastic as well. I like to put a lot of this stuff, again, in the vicinity, the nearby vicinity of my my horror films. Just in case you are seeing my address also in the front, I realize you're probably seeing my address. It's only where it gets shipped to. It's the same place where you guys can send your letters and stuff like that. So if anybody was worried about that, don't worry. It's going to be A-okay. It's going to be A-okay. Last and certainly not least, the last thing we're going to have a look at. We don't want to look at that just yet. We've got Dawn of the Dead. This is an autographed artist print. Now this is Bub. I think it was Bub. Was his name Bub? Bub. It's been done in kind of a crackle effect, almost as if it's been drawn, hand-sketched on a wall. It's been autographed down below by the artist. On the back, it tells us exactly who that artist is. This art print from our fan art collection titled Dawn has been hand-signed by artist Zombie. How about that? For the BAM Horror Box, and is guaranteed to be authentic. I like that. I'm going to have to maybe put that in a frame. And where am I going to put it? Anybody want to know where I'm going to put that? In the vicinity of my horror films. Let's have a look at what we got inside this month's box, the celebrity autograph. If you are like us, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was a part of our adolescence. The stories stuck in our minds, and now we get to welcome back Troy James, only this time as the Jangly Man. Look for the inscribed pops. Now, I don't think I got the inscribed pop. I'm looking all around. I'm checking on the back. I'm checking on the sides. Checking on the top. It's obviously not there. I think I only got the autograph. The fan art print, speaking of autographs, we got this man. We got this by the you-know-what. First-time BAM artist Zombie keeps Roger dead in these prints. That's not Bub. What am I talking about? That's Dawn of the Dead. That's Roger. Oh, I feel so bad now. Just hang my head down in shame. Hang it down in shame. It's not Day of the Dead. It's Dawn of the Dead. Anyways, look for the zombie version. I can imagine only the mass hysteria of rioting that happened after I said that. Look for the zombie version variant numbered out of 500. Down, down low, way down low. Ack. Artist Wizard of Barge captured one of our favorite movies perfectly with this fan-inspired pin. This was it Invasion from Mars? I'm just having, today is not a good day for maintaining and recollecting memories from my brain. Was it Invaders? Martians from Mars? Invaders from Mars? I don't know. Somebody will tell me. Anyways. There were 4 pins to collect. I happen to get this one right here. Nothing to do, of course, with heavy metal. And we did get ourselves the movie prop. At least I knew that was from Shaun of the Dead. Take car, go to Mum's, kill Phil, grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all of this to blow over. Now you can be Shaun with this Fori Electric employee name badge prop replica. I really like the prop replica. That and the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark might be my favorite things from this subscription box. You can let me know down below which your favorite is from this subscription box. However, though, let me just give you some additional 411 before I send you on your merry little way. You can win this Jennifer Tilly signed 11x14 photo which also features a certificate of authenticity. For your chance to win, go to thebambox.com/community and look for the entry post. Follow the instructions for your chance to win. This was the BAM Horror Box number 11. Didn't mean to interfere the camera with my finger. The box was number 11, which also happens to be the numbered month. So that would be November 2019. BAM Box, I think, is like 1 month behind the BAM Pop Culture Box. I think the BAM Pop Culture Box, if again my distorted memory is not going to let me down on, I think was from December. This one is from November. But if you guys are interested in subscribing to either the BAM Pop Culture Box or in this case the BAM Horror Box, it's simply a case of going to www.bambox.com and again subscribing to the BAM Box. It's actually thebambox.com. While you're in the generous mood of offering up some subscribing to things, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're liking this guy's content, despite for the fact that he named the wrong zombie from the wrong zombie film. We all have weekdays, guys. We all have weekdays. Producers are even, I'm reading their lips. This guy had a weekday. That's what, yeah, I can see you, Tony. Yeah, you said this guy's having a weekday. I agree. We're having a weekday today. We're going to get back on track, Jack. Lickety split. Keep your peepers peeled. Certainly stay tuned because there's going to be a lot of videos your way. Is that okay? That's okay with you, Tony? That's okay with Tony. Yeah, I can read your lips. Yeah. Just because my brain is slipping away on me on a daily basis doesn't mean that I'm losing my ability at reading lips. I can read your lips. I'm not slipping. I can read. I know, I'm whispering. You can still hear me because you got the headset on. I'm not slipping. Keep your peepers peeled. I'm not slipping, Tony. Keep your peepers peeled because there's going to be a whole lot of videos coming your way. Thanks for watching. I'm not slipping. I'll see you guys next time.